In the air to right, and he did it again!
Thank you all for watching this here video. Please like and subscribe and follow.
Welcome back to the Let These Two broadcast. We are here at Clash Season Playoffs, Round 2, Scarlet Conference, right? The 1-5 matchup, correct? And then the 2-3 matchups are coming up. We're going to get into it. We're also going to kind of preview the Violet matchups as well, and kind of as well as break down kind of where we started from. So let's get into it. All right, we're back here in the Discord where it all started, right? So we're going to round 2. And as you guys can see, how the breakdown works and just everything that's all about it. But this Discord has much more than, just this league competition. But, let's see. League schedule, we had that. The announcements again. As you guys know, there is actual dollar bills on the line. $500 prize pool, $250 for first, $150 and $100. And this round 2 is going to determine who gets to go and guaranteed spot for the money, right? If you get past this round, guaranteed spot for the money. And here it is, the playoff 2 matchups. 1 seed Colt versus the 5th seed LaLeche. Nice job. And we'll talk about LaLeche here in a moment. Also the 2-spot Deron, who, again, if you guys notice in, the world-class league rankings, he's been number 1 for the last 3 months against me. And then the Violet, we have Matthew from the Padres, the only undefeated, going against Evil Prime. Solid competition there. And then we got Juan versus Brian and the Violet. You'll see that in the Violet video as we will kind of go over that as well. And as you guys know, if you guys didn't see the previous videos, standing's pretty good. Colt 6-1, Deron 5-2, myself 4-3, and tied with, kind of a 3-way tie with Ejun and LaLeche. So, what happened here was the actual runs were the tiebreaker in a sense, because if it was head-to-head, it had kind of been a little wonky, where LaLeche actually beat me. I beat Ejun. I don't know if Ejun beat LaLeche. I don't remember in a sense, but it is what it is. So let's go into game 1. We're going to be going, again, Scarlet. We're going to be going with the 1 and the 5 matchup, Colt versus LaLeche. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. So kind of blurry. Colt is the number 1 seed. And hopefully the connection gets a little bit more clear. But the cool thing is, wait a minute, it says Luna. For interesting name.
Strike.
Either way, got the clear connection again. Good job there. So what happened with LaLeche is Ejun actually hooked up, right? Allowed LaLeche to use his roster so he can have an actual maxed out roster for the most part, right? So Colt going with level 13J. I might have said it level 14 in the last video, but level 13 it is. And LaLeche, solid player in his own right. But now we have much more fair matchup here in the conference semifinals. LaLeche earned it, man. He got his way up here. He came in the start and just had a, he was subbing in for Stephanie. A lot of you guys know her from Let These Two Chill, Let These Two Starters, and a lot of other clubs that she helps out. Well, she had a little family time, so she, last second replacement, LaLeche swooped in, but didn't get a good solid picks in the draft, so to speak. But he's here, maxed out roster, so it should be even Steven. Best 2 out of 3. And again, Jay, a deceptive pitcher in his own right. You got to be really on him in this game. And again, Colt 6-1 in league play, so he showed that, he knows how to use Jay. And, of course, he knows how to hit, which is more importantly, how to get this, how to get this spot here. But number 1 rule, do not let the opponent score, and you might win most of your games. And a quick 1-2-3 right there. Perfect. All right, so Eric, again, level 13. Eric, which has always been that way. He's done really well with them. Colt leading off. Smith up the middle, right? you throw strikes, too much strike zone. Good hitters are going to be waiting for that. And here's like the MVP pretty much of the Scarlet Conference, Kaya, man. She's been a beast all year. And, ooh, that's a great pitch. Great take as well. Look good on my end. But, of course, I'm doing this on my phone. Still on vacation for one more week. So we're going to do our best to kind of make do, man. We're trying to get it in so we can stay up to date for all of you out there. And quick 3-0 count. Runner on first. Walks him. All right, man, you don't need to swing. You don't need to swing. This is one of Egan's problems when he was playing. Swinging at bad pitches, but Colt is a different level. That's why he's the #1 seed, right? All right, 2 on, no outs. Winning run there at second. And he's now throwing 6 straight balls. You got to come into the strike zone. And you got. Can you get 2? And got. Oh, robbed, I think. Robbery, but hey. This is a spot where it's dangerous, but also potentially a double play with a slow speed. But you got to really work this. And that's a good way to do it. 1-1 count, 1 out. I don't know, man. If I'm Colt, I'm starting the runner here, dude. Swing at anything. You got speed on third. All right, 2-2 count. Waiting for that perfect pitch, apparently. Where's it going to come from? Oh, all right, man. You don't have to throw a strike here either, by the way. You know, you don't have to throw a strike. He doesn't. Walks the second batter. And now Mickey, solid contact, decent power. Even at level 13, this is a dangerous spot. You got to get something here. And 2-0 count. This is getting to be a dangerous situation. There it is. That should do it. Max has a good arm, though. He's maxed out. Wow, hit the cutoff, man. All right, but hey, now with the max, right? A little bit more dangerous. So he decided not to tag. Well, let's see if that comes back to bite him. You know, go to the playoffs, man. Get that money. You know, you win this one, you're guaranteed to be facing for the money. You know, no matter what. And Jessica comes through. Colt gets game 1. All right, game 2, LaLeche trying to hold court. Again, this isn't Colt's perspective. Colt wins this. He's going to that conference championship game as the #1 seed. Big time game. LaLeche full max account as said in game 1. So this is a great opportunity. And let's see, booted it, but gets it this time. Great job. All right, so again, Smith scored that winning run in that last game. And the MVP coming up. Keep her at bay. 14, Kaya. Again, LaLeche, he knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing. All right, 1-1 count. You got it. You gotta get it going here. Colt puts that pressure on. You know, it's gonna come up clutch. Gotta come clutch. Money's on the line. 3-1 count. Again, man, you got to be a little bit more creative with as you get higher in these. And Kaya shows what she's doing. Gets that meat. Again, if you guys are watching and you guys are auto batters, this is how it works, man. Those manual batters get those luckier hits throughout the game much more often. And goes back to throwing balls, man. You got to sneak in some strikes here and there. Same plane, same spot, essentially. That gets in there. There you go. Nice little cutter. Slides in the strike zone. And Michael, opposite field hitting. And we go. Good job, Cole, taking advantage of that one. You know, LaLeche needs to get that out, man. Putting the pressure on, like we say, you put the pressure on here in the 9th inning. Makes a whole hell of a lot of difference. Gets that first strike over. And double play is out of the question now. So that's the big difference is you got to throw 2. You got to concede that run. You know you don't have a good second baseman. Concede the run. Get the runner. Keep the runner at first base. That's a good rule, especially early in the game here. And this is a do or die. It's not a do or die. You get to bat. You get to hit. Ooh, strike out. There you go. Level 12 Tom not coming through in that one. So Mickey is up. All right, smooth operator. Trying to go away, and to the window, to the wall. Mickey hits the wall. RBI. This time he learns his lesson. 2-0. And the pressure is on for LaLeche. His season is now on the line. Gets the out. All right. You got to come up here. You got to hit. You got to find a way. And again, Colt has been money pretty much the whole season. And he's showing exactly why. Okay, 2-0 count. Jay has not really had any tough problems so far. He's keeping in that same zone, man. It's ball. Okay, 2-1 count. You got to get that. It'd be nice to get that lead run on. Put the pressure on. 3-1. Good eye. Yeah, is he throwing in? He's throwing in the zone. He's throwing in the zone, people. Change up, strike, full count. All right, he's going strike. He's like, hey, man, attack the zone. Let's go. Let's see what he got. Oh, boy. Baseball clashed right there. He looked like he was on that pitch. Oh, boy. Ball one inside. And here we go. 1-1 count. Boop.
Strike.
2-1. Okay. 1-2 count. 1 out. You got to get a runner on here. Here we go. Essentially a changeup. You know, fastball's coming. Good eye. 2-2 count. You got it, man. Got to find a way. LaLeche here, you need to find a way to get a runner on. The tough part is Jay does have good spin as well, deadening that ball, which could have affected Way's nice little hit there to start the game. Full count once again. And this one's a ball, but same result. Right to Smith. 2 outs. 1 more out. And the season is over for LaLeche. Quick strike. You can kind of feel it, man. You know, you're not even watching Colt play, but cool, calm, collected. There it is. Little 2-out rally. Here we go. 2-out rally. Ibrahimovic. The guy is the sneaky power. Again, Jay, good spot to be in. You know, 222 spin does help. A lot of off speed. You know, so that does help within the game's kind of rules with how they go. So 1-1 count. Tying run at the plate. 2-1. Okay, man. Okay, you got to be cool, man. LaLeche is a veteran player. He doesn't kind of buckle under pressure. And there it goes. There it goes. Winning run. Coming to the plate. And as we mentioned before, he is now maxed out. Matthew, level 13, got that power. 193 power. And again, you get not a lot of contact with, Matthew, but that power comes in handy. So you got to find it here, man. Anything to keep this game going or walk it off. Got to like that up inside corner from Colt. Kind of consistent with those spots because it just comes at different angles. 3-1. 2-out rally, man. This is getting exciting. That's it. And oh no, the speed's going to get him. Pitcher covers. Save. He gets the wood. Oh, there you go. And again, this is where it comes in handy. Full max the count. Leo 203 contact. Has this decent speed. And he runs over and it's over. Colt wins the game. What a solid game it was. Good job, Colt. All right, here it is. Deron versus me. It's going to be a tough one. Deron, number 2, did get the victory in the regular season as well. That kind of put, this perspective where he got the home field advantage. But we do get the shiny gold here as he is pitching first. And Jack B. Nimble gets a shot up the middle to the wall. Leadoff single. And again, Deron, man, using that for level 14 Fernandez to his advantage. And swinging at a bad pitch there. But Annie's speed, the number 2, keeps a double play out of it. Hammer's been kind of held at bay for most of this season. A little nerves maybe, I don't know. But, this is for it, man. Colt, number 1 seed, moves on to the conference championship game. So whoever wins this gets a chance to face Colt. Best 2 out of 3. 2 outs here. Koo, what you gonna do, my dude? What you gonna do, Koo? What you gonna do, Koo? All right. And Koo, he gets it. Turns on an outside fastball. 2-0. That is what you got to do. Add the pressure to the game. And again, Koo has moved to that 4-hole. A little speed because Jackson's been, not so great. He did have a great round 1, versus Justin there. But that's kind of the spot there. Kind of move the power to the 5th hole and kind of restart with a Rose in the 6th. And 2 outs. And Jackson, bloop, bloop, little bloop, bloop. Keep it going. Man, 2 runs ain't good enough for Deron, man. He knows how to hit. You don't gotta be the best player in the world to get number 1 rank. You gotta be able to win, though. That's one thing. You gotta win. So he knows how to play. He knows how to play from behind. And there it is. Keep the rally going. The Andy Man can. The Andy Man can. All right, Rose. Come on, Rose. Outside. Again, Fernandez has been nerfed throughout the last couple years. Still, a lot of new players are finding out the fact that he's been nerfed. But Deron, you can see his stats in the beginning. He is solid with Fernandez. Huge winning percentage. And is that Rose? Flies out. No power there. But 2 runs. Let's see if it's good enough. We got to go out there and pitch. Again, top players can see Wade actually really well. They don't disguise it too well. But let's see. I like to throw, kind of give you guys a little insight about me. I like to throw a lot of junk. All right. I got to earn the strike. So I look for a lot of foul balls, a lot of soft contact. I'm not trying to strike you out. I'm trying to make you look dumb. All right. And in this case, Neville does the opposite. Should be getting 2 here. Easily. That's a good way to start that rally. Tying run comes to the plate, and it's power. King can tie up anything here. Could be a quick turnaround and get that strike in there. Because, again, Deron is a player that looks for a strike 1 and then makes you earn the rest. 2-1. And we get that changeup and dangerous pitch. Top of the strike zone. And he looks at it. Oh, that's how we get the strikeouts. We got to earn that respect, and we got some. So now, that's 4 straight strikes in a row. It's looking at too many good ones. We tried to get him with that inside 2-seamer. Didn't get. That's a dangerous pitch, though, because if that misses in the strike zone, it's usually gone to these power hitters. All right, and I don't really typically worry about the base people on base because they score, and we get a little lucky there, a little baseball clash. Andre popping out. Again, that run does not matter. But Jordan, one of the most clutch players this whole season, man. Batting in that 4-hole, you can't get Jordan out. And we don't. RBI, 2-out RBI for Jordan. Does it again, guys. Don't sleep on him. One of the most underrated, underappreciated players. The guy is GOAT level. But now, this guy actually hit a home run in the regular season off me and a 3-1 win in week 7. So we're trying to get out of this to win this first game. And Murray hits the gap. We got to get it in. And he decides to stay at first, Murray. But I don't know, man. I think Jordan scores there. But he is level 13. So now, not taking the risk. We don't throw first pitch in the strike zone to Hammer. But Hammer has gotten a couple solid hits throughout the season. Got to find a way. And we don't even have to, throw this guy strikes. You can load the bases. Don't be afraid to. But we get the ground ball. Jordan not going to boot it. Speed. Game 1 goes to Ben. Let's go to game 2. And here we go. Game 2. I am now the home team pitching first. Get this win. And we go on. So you're stealing the home game here. Put the pressure right back on Deron. And a quick out to start it. This is what you want to see. You want to see the quick outs. Got to get it done here. Let's go. Attack in the strike zone. Confidence is high, right? The chance to face Colt. Get out of the gold field. It's so shiny. But again, you've got to play the game, man. We've got to play the game. We still got to focus. Deron, solid player, solid hitter, knows how to get the dubs. And, oh, all right. Is it what count is that now? 2-2 count? Again, we struck out King last time looking, so that was pretty nice. Full count this time. Not getting as lucky there. All right, where are we going with it? And opposite field to hit, and best bad ball hitter in the game. All right, little one-out single. Andre coming up. Little Andre 3000. Hey, yeah, shots. That gets King to third base. We're going to do the right thing here. Go to 2. There we go. All right, runners on first and third. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Deron trying to even the series up. And we're trying to get done with this. Go to the championship game, man. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's get that money, man. Let's get that money. And it's going to bloop in. Takes the early lead. Deron putting that early pressure on. 1-0. Oh, boy. All right. And again, it's the floodgates. A lot of these, again, you can see not really a lot of really hard contact yet. Just a lot of soft contact. It drops in there. Another, and 2 outs. I don't know what's up with that exchange. 162 speed. You'd think Dexter could get that exchange a little bit more. 1-0. Not a big deal. As we've seen before, man. That's good. Get that early run in. Is that Hammer? Hammer coming through. 2-0. That's a little bit more difficult because, again, Fernandez's skill, once runners are on, ice arm comes out. So 2 outs, 2 on. We get out of this, and we can kind of have a little bit easier opportunity. And Chris takes a slider. Bases are loaded, but he's going to send Murray, actually. And here we go. Nope. He goes third, conceding that opportunity. Fernandez, the pitcher. Okay, let's get out of this one. Inside slider's gone. Dead center. That's exactly right. Zapped. And that's 6-0. Holy shnikes. One of the, again, we did have a game where Matthew in the Violet Conference, there's the third out. Matthew in Violet Conference did come back 5-0. But again, 6-0, that's tough. Tough. But you got to get 1 run on base, and Jack didn't do it. A little bit late on that one. All right. What a tough pill to swallow on that one. A pitcher homer. And 2 pitches, 2 outs. That was a strike as well. I don't like that one at all. But let's go. Boop. Hammer. We're not done yet, man. We're not done. 2-out rally, man. You got to get, in order to get the biggest comeback of all time, you got to be down by a lot. Right? That's the only way you get in the record books. And Koo. A little late on that one. Could have been, looked like a ball. Possibly strike. Oh, no, that's a ball also. Okay. Looks good. And swinging right through it. 1-1 series. Let's go to game 3. And game 3, Deron back on the bump. Nobody's, the visiting team won both games. Close one game, 1-2-1, 6-0 beatdown for Deron. Again, this is where whoever wins this goes to face Colt for that championship and a chance. Again, you win this game no matter what, you're playing for money. Either the first, second place game, third, fourth place game. So it doesn't even matter in that regard. You can get your money's worth. And quick out there, Deron is looking for, he's hungry, man. This dude is hungry. Let's see. But we got to stay cool, calm, collective, and keep this motion going, right? This momentum swing, man. This is tough. When you're playing these kind of games, it's kind of, first-hand perspective. Your heart kind of goes a little thump, thump, thump. And Annie, keeping cool. Nice job hitting strikes. You got to trust yourself. Again, this is just a game, cartoon baseball, yada, yada, yada. But when there's money on the line, man, it changes how you play. Like, it's kind of similar. Like, you play club league games. They're kind of a little bit different than the regular play. Right? You play someone real versus someone that's a bot. You see someone with a gold, shiny rank. You're like, oh, let's see if I can get this win. You play a little bit different no matter what you say. And And sometimes baseball clash is baseball clash as he walks hammer. Dangerous batter, Koo. Oh, gets the one out. Back doe, little. Safe. Oh, boy. That is one of those little foreshadowing moments when you get that safe call. You know, you love it when it's for you. You hate it when it's against you, right? It's not that difficult of a play. The ball beat him. Baseball clashed again. You know, that's sometimes how this game goes. You know, some players that just suck and use auto bet, they think the whole game is rigged, but that's not the case. And fouled over. A little lucky on that one. As we get to 2-2 count, 2 outs, 2 on, and Jackson. Oh, King with the save. The season save right there. And now, oh boy, pressure's on to go pitch. He rolls over, hits a strike. Okay, Neville been held at bay here. But that was a strike. That could have been trouble. And, oh man, nice dive, defensive play. Chance for the walk-off. And what is Ben thinking here? What am I thinking? I got to pitch, man. I don't know what to do. Yeah, get the 2-1 count. You got to throw strikes every once in a while. You can't just walk the bases loaded. I mean, you could, but not a bold strategy. 3-1. Again, Deron's looking for his pitch and his pitch only. Where is it coming from? Base on ball. We walked him. All right. Walk him with the, add an extra 90 feet. And up the middle, Andre. 2 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 9th inning. Oh, Deron is 180 feet away from having a 1-2 matchup versus Colt and the best hitter. First pitch. Oh, line drive. Can we get the lead? There we go. All right, 2 outs. Runners in the corners. Murray coming up where Murray does well. 2 runners on. That big giant cursor. Hit a walk. Hit a 3-run home run in the week 7 of the regular season to win it, essentially. Not really a walk-up, but essentially a 3-1 win. 2-1. Gets him swinging out of his shoes. 2-2 count. Let's get out of this. And he rolls over. Hey, survives the inning to live another day. And when you know this, extra innings in baseball clash is a monster of its own. 2 on. Anything can happen. The Andy Man. Andy Man's up. Can the Andy Man can? Question of the day. Inside. That's a strike. To the wall. Koo tries to tag up. That's fine. But now bases are loaded. No outs. Holy smokes. Oh boy. What is going to happen? Rose. A good eye. Look good. That fastball looked good, man. Rose got to come through. What is Rose going to do? Is she going to come through? Because every rose has its thorn. And does she have that little evil side of her to get this one going? 3-1 count. Let's the strike go on that 3-0 count. We're bases. Look at this. We're going. Sends the runners. And backfire. Double play. Rose had a strike, but the ice arm came to play. And Wade helping his cause. And we're taking the extra 90 feet with Andy. And Wade helping the cause out. That was almost a crushing double play. Dexter batting 9th. Can he add on? 1 run's not good. And, that's a great pitch. That looked good, too. Laid off it. I don't know how I did that. Got to trust the instincts. 3-1. I don't know how I laid off that one. That's even closer than the first one. And there we go. 3-1 count once again. He doesn't have to throw a strike. You just got to kind of have your patience. 2 outs. He lays off it. You walk Dexter. You walk a 9-hole. And Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. Hits to the wall. 1 run will score. And he's going to send him. 2 runs will score. There's the important 3rd run in extra innings. Now we need the oh-so-important 4th run. And Annie. What? No, she gets it out as a strike also. 3 runs. Man, the pitcher and the 9-hole hitter with a little bit of spraying of Jack. Is that hammer time? It is. Just like that bottom of the 10th winning run comes on. Chris is here. Oh boy, where are we going? Strike. No outs, guys. No outs. Find a way, they say. Find a way. Bases loaded, no outs. Winning run at the plate. Oh boy, just like that, man. So quick. Hammer comes through in the clutch. Gets him. That's a strike. He swung out. Where's it coming from, man? 2-2. Another strike. Is that to the wall? Oh, it's out. He sends the runner. All right. 3-1. Still in a dangerous spot. Remember, Fernandez jacked a 3-run home run last game. Gets the strike this time. I think he didn't think I was going to throw him a strike again. I did. 1-1 count. It's a perfect timing, though, because he does have Fernandez and I believe Ryan going 8-9 here. I'm not sure. Got to go to the drawing board. And Fernandez comes through again. 2 for 2. Hey, don't say that. It's EG. Got it. My bad. EG. I don't know why he's batting so low. All right. Deron, never say die. 1 out here, man. Tying run. Second base. Winning run on first. He pops him up. Oh, boy. Neville, the speed demon. 2 outs. Gapper here, man, wins the game, essentially, possibly. I mean, 179 speed Fernandez, but all right, 1-1. Find a way for the money. 1-2 count. And pitch comes in. 2-2 count. Way, good eye, man. Way to lay off. Got to have that heartbeat going. And he dribbled. Dexter doesn't do anything. And the speed gets it. Oh, Deron is staying alive with the best bad ball hitter in the game. What is Ben thinking? Gets the strike over. A gapper, homer, whatever. King is the right guy you want in this situation. Oh, boy. And he gets him swinging right through it. He swung right through it. 1-2 count. 2-2 count. Where to pitch it? Where to pitch it? In the zone. It's the Dexter. Dexter fields it. And he gets it. Ben moves on. Oh, let's go to the results. Wow. There you have it. Colt is moving on. Ben is moving on for the conference championship game. Again, did not see this one happening. Just kind of give you a little update, right, in the Scarlet. Colt's only loss did come to Ben, right? It did come 5-0 victory. Ben was able to defeat Colt, that only loss. So this is going to be a really huge game. And again, whoever wins goes to that championship game for $250. And if you lose, you go to that third, fourth place game where you can possibly get $100 or nothing. So that is a big opportunity. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see if Colt can stack his revenge and get Ben knocked out and move on to that championship game to represent the Scarlet Conference. And again, guys, that's about it. Thank you for watching another Lefties 2 broadcast. See you next